A really easy mistake to make when you're taking a selfie is to not look at where the camera is. And that's easy to do because especially on these smartphones, it's really hard to tell where they are. There's microphones, there's the camera lens, it's all tiny, so how would you know where it is in the first place? And when we're on Zoom, when we're on FaceTime, we're used to looking at ourselves in like the little tiny camera. So let me teach you how to actually make eye contact. It makes a really big difference in looking like you're really actually connected with the photo and that you're kind of looking at the person who is getting to see the selfie, whether that's you or someone else. So I'm going to show you on my phone, I'm going to show you like a live screen recording of what it looks like, the difference between looking at the camera lens and looking at yourself a little bit lower down in the picture. Now this is kind of hard to do. You have to really start to retrain yourself, but with a little practice and a couple reminders, you can definitely do it. So let's give this a try. All right, so I'm gonna go into selfie mode on my phone here. And so first I'm gonna take a selfie where I'm looking at myself in the picture instead of up at myself in the little camera. So, all right, and then I'm gonna do one where I just shift my eyes right up to where the camera is. Gosh, looking at that difference, it's pretty wild. Like this is the one where I'm not looking at the camera directly, I'm looking more at myself. And I don't look bad, but I don't look connected, right? And you can tell there's not really like that same eye contact, that connection that you're used to seeing, right? You can see I'm just kind of looking somewhere else. But in this next picture, look what happens there. See, you can see there's direct eye contact. There's that little extra sparkle that happens. It's kind of wild when you're making that eye contact and that connection with the camera. There's a really big shift that happens. Now, how the heck do you do this? How do you find where the camera is? Well, I've got a really fun and pretty simple trick for you. So what I like to do is hold the camera out and then you take your finger. I always feel like I'm E.T. when I'm doing this. You take your finger and you just move it all around over your phone. You can see I'm just moving it all around until, you start to cover up the lens with your finger, and you can get closer and closer and closer until you find that you're covering up the entire thing with your finger. Now, ideally you're not actually touching it, but if you do, you can just grab like a little lens cloth or, let's be real, the inside of your t-shirt and de-smudge it. But basically you figure out where it is by putting your finger over it. So it's not where the microphone is, just to the left on my phone. It's exactly where it's like that little circle. And so you can see from that, and then you can practice. You can either do a video or you can do a screen recording of you looking, and you can like trace your eyes all through the different parts of the screen until you lock your eyes into where that camera is. And if you go back and look at that, you will see such a huge difference. It's really worth it. Try taking a couple pictures not looking directly at the camera, and then try taking them where you're looking straight into the camera. Let's see what happens.